Okay, so hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm playing Infernity with the new Chaos cards, and they are so freaking crazy. Like, oh my god, they are so freaking good. I know that I have reviewed them in one of my recent videos, and I stated that they are very strong, but not this strong. Especially this freaking card, Skull Archfiend of Chaos, because wow, this card is so freaking bonkers, man. It's so good because it can send any ritual spell to the graveyard for cost, and then add any ritual that mentions that ritual monster on the ritual spell. So yeah, this card is so freaking broken. It can also, I think, add Habakiri, which is disgusting. And to be honest with you, if this card ever gets banned in the future, I'm not gonna be shocked, because wow, it's so freaking good. And also the Magical Swordsman is broken because it can set the Mind Shuffle. Mind Shuffle is a rota every single turn. Also, I'm playing 2 rituals, so both DMOC and BLS at 1, because if I draw one of them, I can still use the Skull Archfiend of Chaos effect to send the Ritual of Light and Darkness to send the other one. And also, Skull Archfiend of Chaos makes Matador so much better, because in the past we didn't have a consistent way to get to Ritual of the Matador. I did have a consistent way to get to Matador and Throne of Archfiend, because both of them are searchable. But Ritual of the Matador is such a broken card if it is in the graveyard. And Skull Archfiend of Chaos basically checks that, because Skull Archfiend of Chaos can send Ritual of the Matador for cost, and then add Matador, and then during the combo, if I send Ares will add Throne of Archfiends, because this is another ritual spell that is searchable by Archfiend Ares. And so that means that we have a much better and consistent way to Matador, and to summon Matador as well, and also have Ritual of the Matador in the graveyard. So that's very broken. Now I'm gonna show you 5 duels against opponents to see how insane this deck is. Okay, so in the first duel I have opened an average hand. I start with Magical Swordsman, activate Mind Shuffle, summon Necromancer, summon Buyo, go for Cherubini, use Buyo, add Mutiny. Use Mutiny immediately, because I want to get to Aerial Eater to send Skull Archfiend of Chaos, but it gets met with Imperm. That's okay, because I still have Mind Shuffle to add that Skull Archfiend of Chaos, but it gets met with Ash Blossom. I can use Cherubini now, send Rhino. Rhino will send Ares. Ares will add the Throne of Archfiends. So you can see that my opponent, even he used Imperm and Ash, and that didn't. Oh my god, those. In the first duel, I drew an average hand. I start with Magical Swordsman, activate Mind Shuffle, summon Necromancer, summon Buyo, go for Cherubini, use Buyo to add Mutiny, use Mutiny immediately, because I want to get to Aerial Eater to send Skull Archfiend of Chaos, but that gets met with Imperm. It doesn't matter, because I have Mind Shuffle. Mind Shuffle will add that Skull Archfiend of Chaos, but it gets met with Ash Blossom. But I still have Cherubini, send Rhino, Rhino send Ares, Ares will add that Throne of Archfiends. So we still found a way to get to Archfiend Matador, even through 2 interruptions, through Imperm and Ash Blossom. And now you know what happens. We go to playtime, summon Archfiend. You can see that now we summon the Skull Archfiend of Chaos, and also that effect that shuffles back 3 cards from graveyard or banished is so freaking broken. It's so low-key broken, because we can now use Launcher multiple times, and now we have a way that we can shuffle back the extra deck monsters back into the deck, even if they get banished. So that's really good. You can see that now. Okay, Zelantis, Archfiend, and double Necromancers. Yeah, this is gonna be a very strong board. Adding another Archfiend, using Necromancer, bring back Archfiend again. Using Engraver to summon Echo Talker. So you can see that now we have so many ways to reoccur and shuffle back our resources. So now we have Mutiny, we have Engraver, we have the Sequence, and now we have the Skull Archfiend of Chaos. So now we have 4 freaking ways to shuffle back our resources back into the deck or extra deck, which is really good. And yeah, our opponent surrendered. And also you can see that we had Mutiny as a follow-up, we have another Barrier, we have Mind Shuffle, and Mind Shuffle can either add Skull Archfiend of Chaos or the Magical Swordsman. Yeah. In the second duel we are playing against RDA, and the new freaking cards from Red Dragon Archfiend are so freaking broken. You'll see that they can make an unbreakable board. They summoned the Dispatter, they summoned the RDA, use Crimson Gaia. Yep, using Crimson Call, summon the Synchron Resonator, summon Magnemat, go for Crimson Blade Dragon using Synchron as well. Synchron is not once per turn, I think. Yeah. The special summon effect is once per turn, but adding a Resonator from graveyard to your hand is not, which is broken. They ended on Lubellion, Hot Red, Dispatter, Baldric. We start with Magical Swordsman, then Usurpation. It gets met with Hot Red. We use Mind Shuffle. They try to pop it with Red Zone. It's okay. I use Skull Archfiend of Chaos to add the Demok. Now you can see that the ritual spell is so freaking broken because it literally added itself. And now you can see that I use the Magical Swordsman and it's non-targeting banish, but unfortunately the Baldric can banish my Demok, which is unfortunate, but it's, yeah. And they also ended on the new Crimson Dragon, which is so freaking disgusting. Like, oh my god, I definitely need to make a video on this card because wow, this is basically a synchro version of Appaloosa. Disgusting. You can see that I still actually succeeded to have 2 monsters on the field, but yeah, RDA when it gets started, yeah, they have so many interruptions now, especially the new Crimson Dragon, which is 3 or 4 negates in 1 card. Yeah, disgusting. In the third duel I'm going first, and I drew a very good hand. And we start with Torghast. Torghast is still the best starter in Infernity because you want to get to Buyo and Rhino as soon as possible. We send the Skull Archfiend of Chaos, send Ritual of the Matador, add another Matador. Yep, using Throne of Archfiends to summon Matador, add 2 cards, add Duke Archfiend and Archfiend Usurpation. Duke Archfiend is just run here as a one-off because it's a good second option. When you have Archfiend in rotation, you can just summon the Duke Archfiend, and Duke Archfiend is a Armageddonite, which is searchable, and also it can be summoned from Archfiend's Playtime, which is very good. Yep, using Stygian, summon Necromancer, using Playtime, summon Infernity Archfiend, using Archfiend, add Launcher, using Graver. Immediately go for Echo Talker, because now, since we have so many cards to extend, we don't really even have to go for Zelantis anymore. To reset our whole board, we can just go for Echo Talker as soon as possible, co-linked with any link monster. Yep, go for Zelantis, use Launcher. Now Zelantis is basically just a battle phase protection, which is still very, very good. And also, even though we didn't use Zelantis over here, it's okay. They use Super Poly, they fuse both of my Infernities, but I don't think that it will be enough. We banished the Crosshair. Yep, they tried to go for Typhon, but Zelantis is still freaking broken. And yeah, we can just use Usurpation and Lacrima to bring back the sequence, reset playtime, summon Archfiend again, and use Archfiend, grab Reaper, and so much follow-up. Summon Buyo, summon Phoenix, and U-Link, because apparently you can even do this in Infernity now, because this is broken. Yeah, this is more than enough for game. In the fourth duel, you can see that I actually drew Archfiend's playtime, but I could have discarded it with the Mind Shuffle, because I added the Skull Archfiend of Chaos. What I should have done is discard Archfiend's playtime and use Ritual of the Matador, summon Matador using the Skull Archfiend of Chaos. That way I would have Archfiend's playtime in the graveyard to reset it with Usurpation. But you can see that this deck is now very forgiving. Even though I made the mistake, I can still combo off. Yep, go for sequence, use Necromancer, bring back Archfiend, add another Necromancer, use sequence, go for Airleader, send Stygian, go for Echo Talker immediately, summon the second Necromancer, bring back Archfiend, add another Archfiend. Yep, Skull Archfiend of Chaos, shuffle back 3 cards, return the Reaper, use Archfiend, grab Launcher for the second time. Yeah, so now we have a consistent way that we can now play multiple launchers, even though Launcher is at 1, so that's broken. And yeah, this board is broken. They tried to use the Ultimate Slayer on SP Little Knight, that's completely fine. Regeki is of course gonna get negated. They go with Sage with Eyes of Blue, go for Spirit with Eyes of Blue, add the Mausoleum of White. I use the Mind Shuffle just to deck in my deck. They use the Maiden for True Light, go for Wishes. Use the second normal summon for Sage. I don't know why they added the second Maiden of White, but it's okay. Anyway, I just use Zelantis, pop the True Light, and yeah, use the playtime finally, and opponent's run. In the fifth duel, I'm going first, and I drew a mid hand because I drew Rhino and Matador, but pre-prep fixes this hand a lot. Normal summon Rhino, send Skull Archfiend of Chaos, send the Ritual of Light and Darkness, adding Demok. Now use Ritual of Light and Darkness to add itself back and Skull Archfiend of Chaos. And that's why the Ritual is so freaking broken, because not only does it add itself, but also it adds Skull Archfiend of Chaos or Magical Swordsman if you have it in the graveyard. So it basically is a 1-card ritual now, because Skull Archfiend of Chaos can send, when it is sent to the graveyard, it can send the Ritual of Light and Darkness, add Demok or BLS, and then yeah, it's so freaking broken. And you can see that I immediately went for Echo Talker to have that Omni Negate against potential Nibiru. I don't know if people are playing Nibiru now, but it's good to have a Omni Negate just in case. Using Necromancer, Archfiend. Yep. Grab Break, Hand on Zelantis, use Lacrima, bring back the sequence. Yep, upstart, that's completely fine. You can see that we have break, double barriers, we have the Ritual of the Matador, and Archfiend Usurpation as a follow-up. Yep, that droplet is definitely not gonna resolve. They go for Ray, Kagari, yeah, strikers are definitely not gonna break this board. They go for Zeke, SP Little Knight, but I can just chain my SP Little Knight. They chained Linkage, but I can just pop it with break. They use Ray, but I can just negate her as well. And yeah, my opponent surrender because, yeah, Archfiend, Necromancer, I have Usurpation as follow-up, I have Ritual of the Matador, which means that the next time I send the Skull Archfiend of Chaos, I can send another Ritual of the Matador to add the Matador, and then use this ritual to summon Matador, and then I can add 2 Archfiend cards. I can also use the Usurpation to reset the Archfiend's playtime. So yeah, so much. Okay, so here's the deck again. So as you saw that these new Chaos cards are so freaking broken, and here are some suggestions you can also play. You can play more Duke Archfiends. The reasoning why I'm running just one Duke Archfiend is good as a second option for Archfiend's playtime, and it's also a good card to search with Archfiend Matador, but it can be disrupted on the summon, so that's a very big problem with Duke Archfiend. If it had the effect when it is summoned when it is normal summon or special summon to send an Archfiend card from the deck, this would have been so much better, but it's okay, it's still a good as a one-off. You can also play more Buyos, but Buyo it's okay as a one-off because I was seeing that Buyo actually clogged up my hand a lot. And also when you use Buyo for the first time to add Mutiny, then you have Mutiny for the rest of the duel. You can always recycle it from the graveyard to your hand. There's no need for more than one Buyo, but you can absolutely play more than one. You can also play Void Apocalypse, which is basically 3 more Foolish Burials. That's also a very good option. You can also play the Chaos Space because Magical Swordsman is a monster that cannot be normal summon or set, so you can add it with Chaos Space. You can also play Lucy. Lucy is very, very broken, especially going second, because it is another way to send a fiend from the deck to the graveyard. You can also play the Chaos Solar package, because every card in this deck is either light or dark. So yeah, that's it gonna be for the video. Thank you for watching, see you soon, and goodbye.